My friends, listen closely. Pause. Do you feel lost? Adrift in a sea of endless notifications and forgotten intentions? This ends now. Pause. The modern world. It is a tempest. A relentless storm of demands and distractions. We are told to be flexible, to go with the flow. But what if the flow leads only to exhaustion? To a life lived reacting, instead of creating? What if true freedom lies not in chaos, but in structure? Pause. Today, we speak of forging something ancient. Something powerful. An ironclad routine. Not a cage. Oh no. A fortress. A sanctuary. A launch pad. Pause. Many see routine as a restriction. A loss of spontaneity. They fear the monotony. They crave the new. But this is a profound misunderstanding of human nature. And of success itself. Pause. Consider the master craftsman. The virtuoso musician. The Olympic athlete. Do they achieve greatness through random acts? Through fleeting bursts of inspiration? Or through the relentless, deliberate, daily repetition of fundamental actions? Through an unwavering, ironclad routine. Pause. Routine is not the enemy of creativity. It is its crucible. It frees your mind from the tyranny of decision. It conserves your precious willpower. It creates the fertile ground from which innovation can spring. When the mundane is automated, the magnificent becomes possible. Pause. So, how do we build this fortress? How do we forge an ironclad routine that stands against the winds of distraction and despair? It begins not with action, but with understanding. Pause. Step 1. Define your North Star. Before you lay a single brick, you must know what you are building. What is the ultimate purpose of your life? Your biggest dream? Your most cherished value? Do you seek health? Wisdom? Wealth? Contribution? Your routine must serve this ultimate vision. Without a North Star, you will merely wander. Ask yourself, if I had only 1 year left, what would I relentlessly pursue? Your ironclad routine must align with that answer. Pause. Let's say your North Star is mastery of your craft. Then your routine must include dedicated, uninterrupted time for deliberate practice. Not just passive consumption, but active creation. For a writer, this means writing. For a programmer, coding. For an artist, creating. Every single day. Pause. Step 2, start ridiculously small. This is where most people falter. They declare grand intentions. I will wake at 5 a.m., meditate for an hour, run 10 miles, and write a novel chapter. And within days, sometimes hours, they crash. The gap between ambition and current capacity is too vast. It leads to demoralization. To self-defeat. Pause. Instead, begin with an act so small, it feels almost trivial. Want to meditate? Start with 60 seconds. Want to read more? Read 1 page. Want to exercise? Do 1 push-up. The goal is not immediate, monumental progress. The goal is consistency. To build the habit of showing up. To prove to yourself, I am the kind of person who does this thing. This tiny act is the first rivet in your ironclad routine. Pause. Step 3, leverage habit stacking. Our lives are already full of routines. Unconscious ones. We wake up. We brush our teeth. We make coffee. These are powerful anchors. Attach your new, small habits to existing, strong ones. This is called habit stacking. Pause. After I make my coffee, I will read 1 page. Before I open social media in the morning, I will write down 3 things I'm grateful for. After I finish dinner, I will plan my top 3 tasks for tomorrow. This harnesses the momentum of your existing life. It makes the new habit feel less like an effort, and more like a natural progression of your day. It reinforces your ironclad routine, brick by brick. Pause. Step 4. Anticipate resistance and forgive imperfection. Life is not a straight line. There will be days when you are tired. When you are stressed. When the urge to skip, to procrastinate, to simply not bother, will be overwhelming. This is normal. This is human. The truly ironclad routine is not one that is never broken. It is one that is always returned to. Pause. Plan for these moments. Have a fallback routine. If you can't do your full 30-minute workout, can you do 5 minutes? If you can't write 1,000 words, can you write 1 sentence? The key is to never miss twice. 1 slip is a blip. 2 slips becomes a pattern. Forgive yourself, learn from the deviation, and immediately return to the path. Resilience is the true steel of an ironclad routine. Pause. Step 5. Review, reflect, and refine. A routine is not a static monolith. It is a living, breathing blueprint for your growth. Periodically, step back. What is working? What feels like a drag? What new priorities have emerged? Perhaps a certain morning task no longer serves your North Star. Perhaps a new evening ritual would provide greater clarity. Pause. Treat your routine like a scientist treats an experiment. Observe. Measure. Adjust. This is not about tearing down your fortress. It's about strengthening its walls. Optimizing its defenses. Ensuring it continues to serve your evolving self. This conscious evolution ensures your routine remains truly ironclad, adapting to the changing seasons of your life. Pause. My friends. The great tragedy of modern existence is the outsourcing of our inner architecture. We let algorithms design our attention. We let trends dictate our desires. We surrender our most precious resource, our time, to the whims of the external world. Pause. Building an ironclad routine is an act of rebellion. It is a declaration of sovereignty. It is you, taking back the reins of your own life. It is the ultimate form of self-love. For you are saying, my future self deserves this consistency. My potential demands this discipline. Pause. And what happens then? When your daily actions are aligned with your deepest values? When distraction gives way to focus? When small, consistent efforts compound over weeks, months, years? Pause. You stop chasing. You start attracting. You stop wishing. You start creating. You transition from being a passenger in your own life, to becoming the architect of your destiny. Pause. The journey will not always be easy. There will be days of doubt. But remember the purpose. Remember the power of the small. Remember that every single day, you are forging something magnificent. Pause. Your ironclad routine awaits. Go. Build it. Master it. And watch your life transform. Pause. If this wisdom resonated with you, if you feel the spark of intention igniting within, then do not let it fade. Take action. Like this video. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And subscribe to this channel. Join our community of architects, of builders, of those who refuse to live lives of quiet desperation. Let's forge our destinies, together. Thank you.